Hey guys, what's up? Not in the garage, chilling. I don't know. The bitchin' I did the other day must have fucking done something, but look. Oh yeah, got a big old hoopty in here today. Got some Euro taillights, got the big ass spoiler with the nice tonneau cover, some shitty window covers. Oh yeah, even got some good old painted headlight covers. I don't know who painted these headlights, but yeah, pretty cool. I guess if you're into that sort of thing. I don't understand why people paint their lights. But yeah, we got this sporty ass F-150 in here. Believe it or not, guys, the lady that owns this truck is at least 60 years old. Yeah, at least. It's kind of funny. They own a restaurant here in town, Jack and Sarah's. It's a nice little restaurant. You know, I used to go in there quite often for breakfast and lunch. It's a nice at-home atmosphere. You know, you go in there, the waitresses are really nice, and it's not a really big place, but you know your meal is going to be really big, and it's going to be a meal that sticks to your guts. But yeah, they make really good food, and it's a nice friendly atmosphere. And yeah, 60-year-old lady drives this fucking thing, and it's pretty jacked up. I don't know if you guys can tell. Well, you have to be able to tell how high she is off the ground there. But yeah, I'll show you what we're doing to her. Fucking beeping. Rust. We got rust going on the bottom of the doors. Got a nice big rust hole in the rocker here. Oh yeah, nice rust hole. And I was feeling around like I told you guys before. You can feel the metal, and if you listen, I don't know if you can hear it crunch over here maybe. I was already under here trying to crunch it, so once you crunch it, it usually doesn't crunch no more. See, right there's metal, but right here, I can't get it to do it. I already pushed it all up. But she's rusted from about here to about right there on this rocker, because when I pushed up, you could hear it going, and then when you went here, it was good. So that tells me that the surface rust is out to at least here on the inside of that panel, and at least out to here on that panel too. So it's nice on these Fords though, because the rockers are just flat, you know. So we didn't get any rust panels. I'm just gonna make them from there to there, and I'm probably gonna come up to about, I can see nice metal here. See, just got a little bit of there that actually wiped off with my finger. Got nice metal here. Who knows what's behind the panel? Probably gonna come, I won't know until I start getting into it. Probably come somewhere in here and cut her off, and then I'll come down around in here and cut her off or something. I don't know. I kind of play that by ear as I go and see how bad the rust is. But I got that rust hole there. Like I said, the inside of this door, and over on the other side. Really? Locked? The shit. Why does this keep beeping? The lights are off. The keys aren't in it. I don't know why it's beeping. I'll probably unhook the battery when I do the inside of the doors anyway. But I got the... Really? I just pushed the lock button. My goodness, where's the keys? I give up. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that works. Cool. So, I got the inside of this door, which isn't as bad as the driver's door. And this has the third door on it. It doesn't have 4 doors, but it's got 3. And I got the bottom of that too. This stuff isn't too bad. I mean, I've seen worse. I've seen better. This is kind of just surface. And we're not trying to go to the outside of the panel at all. We're only trying to take care of the inside. That was the agreement that was made. And that was the price that was given. The price that was given is not for refinishing the outside of these doors. It's just for the, the inside here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my grinder and I'm going to be grinding this rust the best I can. Try to get her all out of there. And then I got this stuff over here. I've used it before. I don't really like it. It doesn't seem to work, but I'm going to put it on there anyway. Rust mort. I really don't think this stuff works the way that it's supposed to work, but I have it and it's just going to be an extra step. Just brush it on there and that's done. I got this. Got some 3M rocker panel coating. Let me kill this light. Rocker panel coating. Yep. Now that is going to be some thick ass chip guard material. That's kind of like what's already on the truck. I'll show you over where the light is. That 3M stuff is nice and thick, unlike the SEM chip guards. But you see the chip guard here on the bottom of these? Yeah, that is some thick shit. So in order to match this, you have to get that stuff. The SEM chip guard isn't going to cut it when it comes to matching that thick ass shit. This is what you want. But yeah. So I remember Tom's Wonderful World had a Chevy pickup truck or a Suburban. I'm not sure. I know I did a Suburban a couple of times. Inside door rust, just like this truck. Finally got one, so you'll see how I do it. I don't try to blend in that color. I mean, we're going to paint it white, but what that's going to get is that's going to get ground out with my grinder. Try to get almost all that surface rust out of there. And then I'm going to hit that with the SEM, however it's pronounced, rust mort. Let that sit. It's supposed to let that sit 24 hours. And then it's going to get a nice little thin coat of Duraglass over top of it all, where the door skin just wraps around the bottom of the door. I don't worry about that. I just fill it in with Duraglass. Make sure all the drain holes are still open, and I sand her smooth. That seam is going to disappear. That little lip that folds underneath the door, you guys know what I mean. That disappears, but at least it's going to be smooth. It's going to be covered with waterproof fucking... It's going to be ground out the rust. It's going to get rust mort. It's going to be hit with Duraglass, which is waterproof, and then on top of that, it's going to get chip guard, which is a rubberized coating, which is going to keep water right out of that rust that's left there. And it's going to prolong the life of this fucking, the bottoms of these doors, hopefully. But, yeah, you guys will get to see that. I don't really do anything special. I'll probably go, has this little lip right here. I'll probably go right on the bottom of that line with my chip guard. I'll go right here and down, from here down with chip guard, and yeah, it's not going to look factory, but the guy actually didn't even know that this was rusted here. He said he had a rust hole in his rocker, and when my buddy went to go look at it, he's like, well, you got to redo the inside of the doors too. And he goes, why? He goes, there's rust there. He goes, there's no rust on that. It's just a hole in the rocker. They went to the truck and opened it. Sure enough, there's rust there. It's inevitable. If you got rust in your rocker or something on these things, you got rust on the inside of your doors too. But yeah, I'm going to get to work here. I'm going to rip off this ground effects, whatever you call it, side stepper, fucking knee knocker. I gotta rip that off, and then I'm gonna start grinding away at this rust and see what I have to deal with. and what I have to do for a patch. So yeah, I'll turn you guys on when I make some progress.